It's Microsoft's fault that women don't want to work at Activision-Blizzard, says the company with sexual allegations. Activision is blaming the Microsoft deal for their inability to hire another woman onto their board of directors. I don't, why are you thinking about the gender of people on the board of directors? Just put people on the board that know what they're doing and know what they're talking about. It doesn't matter what gender they are. Just have somebody there that is competent at their job. But it's not about having a woman on the board of directors. It's about not fucking harassing the women that are sitting, because this is what these companies do, right? Is that they put some woman up there. This is exactly what Blizzard did, by the way, is that they put some woman up there as the poster child for the fact that they're changing. You know, now we're actually doing things differently. Now we're looking at the world differently. We're going to put this woman, I think it was Jen O'Neill, up there because she's like a minority, and I think she was also like a lesbian or some fucking shit, right? And they did that, and she didn't like that because she felt she was just being put up there as like kind of as like a token or some way, right? This was just posturing. And it's like, imagine how you feel, right? You're the woman that this happens to, and you're being reduced down to your gender and sexuality after you spent 20 years fucking working. And it's just, and the reason why these companies do this is so they can have this plausible deniability, that they can point at this thing that's super public and say, hey, look, listen, how can you say that we hate women or we have these problems with women because we have a woman on the board of directors? Fix the fucking company culture and stop looking for mascots. It's just so pathetic. Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're looking for mascots. Stop looking for mascots. That's probably why a woman doesn't want to be on your board of directors, because she's going to be on your board of directors because she's a woman and not because she knows what she's talking about. Stop looking at it like that and maybe you'll find one. It's pathetic. Yeah, it's so fucking pathetic. Yeah, tokens, yeah. It's like, imagine being treated that way. It's hard for a lot of us to think because, you know, most of us are guys here, right? And it's just still, like, it's just weird. Equal rights, being on the board because they deserve to be there. Equal rights is being on the board. Well, equal rights is being on the board, but it's not being on the board because you're something, right? That's different. That's not an equal right. Just like whenever somebody gives you something because you're a member of a group, that's fundamentally not equality. Yeah, it's just, I don't buy into that at all. Treat people like people, treat people fairly, treat people based off of the content of their character and not what they look like or what they believe or, you know, who they sleep with. And I've got a pretty good fucking feeling that things are going to be all right. You slept for a long time. You kept rambling about virtual currencies, vaccines, and something about World War III. You all right? Oh, man. Look at that background. Holy shit. Look at, oh my God. What is that? That's a Nirvana? I'm pretty sure that's a Nirvana poster. Pulp Fiction? Fucking Nintendo 64? Oh my God. I used to have a computer, or sorry, a TV just like this, and it has like the inputs in the front, and that way it was easier for us to like connect different PCs, man. Holy fucking shit. Yeah, that's like the 90s, bro. This is 2000. Yeah, this is like 2000 or 2003, something like that, somewhere around there. Yeah, early 2000s, 2001. Yeah, some good fucking times, man. Absolutely. WoW devs push thing. Oh no. Oh no. There you go, Arthas. So be gone, Arthas Minithil. Oh, fuck. 35 anima. Yeah, they did Arthas dirty, man. Endwalker's been planned since Warcraft 3. What is this? Ooh. That's interesting. That is interesting. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The final chapter of the Warcraft 3 saga. Is that right? That's just... That was really special, man. They'll rewrite the laws of existence.
He's been focused on reaching this place called the Summit, to go into this place of power and to really rewrite the rules of the universe.
Yeah.
The Automa speak in this kind of musical language.
Is it really this bad?
Talk the way that we mortals are used to speaking.
This one is bound to me. Thou wilt obey.
Okay. Oh, I mean, these side-by-sides are really... They're really something, man.
Whoever did this insulted my honor, and they've got 24 hours to come forward, or Mr. Miyagi here wets off everyone's score, and the whole class gets a 0. Except you, Toby.
I mean, like, it is kind of bad, isn't it? I mean, like, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that they're, do you guys think that Final Fantasy's copying WoW or not? Like, what do y'all honestly think? Like, it seems like, I mean, there's a lot of coincidences here for sure. I mean, like, damn, like, I mean, I don't know though. Like, this is probably like, how many of these guys were in Warhammer though? I mean, like, does this guy just look like Korn, like, in a way, right? I mean, like, really, it's just, I don't know if that's really what they're copying each other. It's hard to say. They can learn from each other. Yeah, they seem like this one right here, this one was really special to me. Like, this one is probably, I mean, how do you, like, how do you, you know what I mean? It's that, and like the rewriting the rules of the universe, etc. It does seem very similar, and I know that Final Fantasy devs, I'm sorry, the WoW devs probably play Final Fantasy. So yeah, I mean, I feel like the most damning thing and the weirdest thing about the whole thing was whenever they said that it was this one, right? That 9.2 was the final chapter of the Warcraft 3 saga. That was just really, really weird to hear. That was so weird for me to hear. Like, what do you mean it's the final chapter? What the fuck are you talking about, final chapter? Final chapter of what? It was just super cringe. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I mean, that's about it. And it's a copy of Harry Potter. Yeah, everything's always a copy of Harry Potter. It's fine, dude. Gaming industry all copy off each other. People have been ripping off the no games since 1986. Yeah, I think so. I mean, sure. You know, that's something that I've done for my whole life, and it's worked pretty damn well. And I'm gonna keep it up. I feel like this looks like this is Arthas way more than this is. I don't really feel like this is Arthas that much, because like Arthas in Warcraft 3 before he became the Lich King was actually like, he wasn't a super evil, like angry guy or anything. He was a pretty alright guy, you know, he's okay. But yeah, just with this, it's just, this is 100% Arthas. Abso-fucking-lutely, man. It's Arthas on the jacket. I don't know about that. Like, maybe I'd have to go back and look at the old pictures. It's been quite a while, okay? Yeah, Arthas did nothing wrong. Not only did Arthas do nothing wrong, but Uther and Jaina are at fault for what he did do wrong as the Lich King. It's their fault. Arthas made the decision that only a hero could make. Only a king could make. Is he decided to slaughter the entire city to prevent the spread of the plague. And if he had done that, the undead plague probably would not have taken root in Azeroth. The world would not have been taken over. The Lordaeron would not have fallen, because they would have fallen either way, because it was a plague. And if he had done that, He could have gone to Northrend with Jaina and Uther. He would have never needed to pick up Frostmourne because he would have their help and they would collectively have beaten Mal'Ganis. He'd come back to Lordaeron and then he would eventually be the king and we'd be chilling in fucking Lordaeron instead of that shithole Stormwind. That's the truth. He killed Uther? No, he was the Lich King at that point. Look, the sword was controlling him. It's like, how the fuck? Like, it's not his fault. He was literally are you gonna get mad? Like, for example, okay, you ever did an RBG and like there's somebody in a Wrathy Basin and there's a mage up there or a priest up there and he mind controls somebody on your team and then he mind controls them and they jump the person off the edge? And then do you say to the person that just gets jumped off the edge, "Aw, man, you fucking idiot, why would you jump off the edge? Why would you jump off the edge, fucking idiot?" And they're like, "Well, no, I didn't jump off the edge. I got mind control off the edge." Like, it doesn't matter. That's your character. You jumped off the edge. Like, no, I couldn't control my character. Like, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, that's it. Arthas did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong, and it's entirely Jaina and Uther's fault that the Lich King even happened. And if they had followed him as their king, which they should have, which they were fucking obligated to because that's the way it used to be back then you know what? We would have never had this problem. Sylvanas did nothing wrong. I'd have to really think about that. But I know that Arthas did nothing wrong. Absolutely not. Yeah, it was treason. Yeah, exactly. And he wasn't king, though. He would have been king. And by the divine right of succession of kings, he basically can act as king. And you know what? I bet King Tyrannus would have agreed with him. You know what? Yeah, he would have. You explain the situation and he would have. Arthas did nothing wrong. He made the decision only a king could make. And Jaina and Uther were too naive to see it. And I need to see that. I want to see that in a cinematic by Blizzard, okay? Fucking, you know, fucking go to item restore the sword, get Arthas back from that 35 anima little fucking fart cloud that he turned into, and just fucking play a flashback or something. Because it pisses me off so much that they cheat. Dude, Arthas got robbed, man. He got fucking robbed. He's the rightful fucking king. Fuck Stormwind. Yeah, Arthas is the rightful king. You're goddamn right he was. Yeah, Sylvanas was only partially controlled by the Jailor, so he was 100% worse than Arthas. Yeah, exactly. That's so fucking true, dude. Is that Sylvanas, like, Arthas literally had a mind control helmet on and a mind control sword on, whereas Sylvanas just, you know, what he's saying kind of makes sense. Fuck that. Oh, fuck that. I'm just so tired of reading that bullshit, man. Yeah, listen, let's go down to the next one. We're going to talk about the rest of it, okay? Asmon, every character played through every game ever in one GIF. Strength 10, Intelligence 0. Alright, this is... Look, I don't play games this bad, okay? What I would really do... See, this is how I would really... If you want to actually look and see, like, okay, what's this really like if this was Asmongold? It would be me if I took this and I literally threw each one of them down the road. I just threw them and like half of it spilled, and then I came back at the bottom and then I put the dirt and everything back in the wheelbarrow, and then I carried the wheelbarrow. That's the way I really play games. That's what really makes sense. Tire's flat as fuck. Is it really? Let me see. Yep, yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure it is. And let's go back over. We'll look at the other ones, too. I would never have thought an expansion would bring us here, yet here we are. The Giga Chad Warrior called Sylvanas a traitorous bitch. True. Died because that coward thrall cheated a Makara. Actually never served, unlike Sylvanas. True. Soul destroyed, saving the Mawwalker from an unholy abomination in literal hell. Win in 110% for the Horde at all times. There was never a time, think about this, there was never a time where Garrosh was not in 110% for the Horde. Like, if they just said next expansion, like the cinematic just comes out and Garrosh is in the cinematic, and like they just never explain how he came back, I'd be like, okay, that's fine. Yeah. Sounds good. Okay. Yeah, so Garrosh is back. That's great. Okay, cool. Yeah, we made a mistake. It is what it is, right? Yeah, it's like, can we please have a retcon that doesn't involve Sylvanas going through some next Yas Queen fucking snapping your fingers whenever she says something clever? Holy fuck. I want to see Garrosh back. I wanted to see, you know, like maybe another big dick character back like Illidan or Arthas or something like that. That's what it is. What's this here? Pepega Arthas take on that? Please. I would like to, if there is anybody who can explain why Arthas was wrong in anything that he did, please post it on my Reddit, because there was nothing that he did wrong. Killed innocents? Well, yeah, of course he killed innocents. Well, because they were infected with the plague. They were going to get infected. They were going to die anyway. Yeah, I mean, what? Yeah, of course. Muradin? Well, I have to watch the cinematic for that again. Yeah, I think that's whenever he picked up, when he picked up Frostmourne, right? Yeah, that's what it really is. Filter on new posts. Let me look at the rest of these, okay? His dad died in a blaze of glory murdering Magtheridon. It was Manaroth, but yeah. Served the jailer just like Sylvanas. True, got bitched out by Sylvanas. Died because he mind-controlled. Soul was destroyed so Sylvanas could monologue about how much she's changed. Betrayed the Alliance for a nifty sword which broke. No. Guys, this is not, listen, this is not what it was. No, the sword only, like the Ashbringer, look, they had to do that, all right? It's a question, is it good killing people that are sick with something that can kill you? Let's just say in real life, people with Ebola. Yeah, the thing is, like, I don't really look at video games with the same morality compass that I look at real life with, okay? Like, if you ever try to do that, you're going to end up with a really interesting situation. Let's say that. Let's see here. Asmon's planning on doing viewer PC setups again. Yeah, I am. I'm not sure really when I'm going to do it, but yeah, I'm going to do it pretty soon. Weeb viewer Asmon. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not at all. I would not be surprised about this one bit whatsoever. Yeah, absolutely. Let's go back down over here. Zeals is proud. Asmon knows meta to beg his army for materials.
I've seen a little bit of his stream yesterday. Dude, he does not even have to swipe, bro. He has like an army of viewers. That's all you need, dude. He never has to spend in this game. Never has to spend in this game, dude. And that's how you play Lost Ark correctly. That's how you do it.
True.
He already knows the meta, like the Korean streamers.
Yeah.
Imagine buying for shit.
The thing is, like, back in the day, half of the reason why I streamed in Legion was for people to give me gold. And this was especially true back in Warlords of Draenor. The only reason why I really streamed is I needed to make a group. Like, I would be talking to McConnell on Skype or something, and it'd be like, man, we really got to get this achievement, dude. And it's like, yeah, man, we got to make a group. And it's like, all right, you want to try and do it? And it's like, yeah, man, let's go. And, like, we make a group, and, like, 2 people apply over an hour. It's like, man, should we just turn on the stream? Yeah, let's turn it on. Let's fire it up. Let's go. And we have to turn on the stream like, yo, guys, here we go. Let's go ahead and do this. And that's what it was, yeah. Like, so you didn't stream to survive? I think it was a little bit of everything, right? But, like, a big reason was because straight up, like, people would just give me a bunch of stuff and it made it way easier to farm. It was fucking great, man. Let me look at the other stuff, too. I haven't gotten through all of these. I was digging through old screenshots and found McCool giving me 1,000 gold on Area 52. He was a legend on that server. Hope he eventually found that girl to Skype with. Dude, that's been so long ago. I haven't even fucking seen that. Oh, McConnell deleted it. Probably because it was fake news. This is a different McConnell on another server, I'm sure. And actually, wait, yeah. Yeah, that is another McConnell. It would have to be. Because he's Horde. Yeah, he's Horde. I saw some tweets about this and posts about this here. Beast tribes will be renamed to tribal quests. Okay. New extreme for Endwalker, Ultimate Trial. Yeah, so they're adding in the new Ultimate Trial. I actually saw this. People tagged me in this or they showed it to me or I saw it. I forgot how I saw it. But like either way, they are adding in a new Ultimate in Final Fantasy. And I really wish that I was caught up to the MSQ because I feel like it would be so fun to prog an Ultimate on the first day where nobody knows anything. Right? Where, like, nobody knows anything. Nobody has any idea. Like, I think that would be really fun. But it's just that there's probably not going to be a chance that I can get caught up in time. But we'll see what happens. Let's see here. Minor job adjustment, small-scale PvP. That's nice. a lot of this stuff I don't really understand that much, because obviously Cape Westwind will be made into a solo battle quest. Casterna Maritanium will be changed to 4-player duty support compatible dungeon. That's probably a good thing, because this is one of the ones that would just take people forever to do. I remember a lot of people complaining about that. In my opinion, like, I don't think they should do this. I think it's really funny that this is like, I don't know. I think it's a, it's funny, right? It's just fucking funny. And it's like that experience that a lot of like Final Fantasy players go through. And I think that's good. Like, it's absolutely a good fucking thing, man. Yeah, making it single player. Yeah, it's a meme. Like, why kill the meme? I don't see the reason, but who knows? Hucka Manor teleport after second boss fight. I think that's the haunted manor that like we had. That was like the woman. Like you talk to the guy on the bench. And then, like, the guy on the bench said that he was, like, an accomplice to murder because of, like, the woman. And, like, you had to go in there and kill her. Is that right? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, true. Yeah, I thought so. Oh, man, yeah. He knows? Of course I know. Like, it's I remember doing the quest. What the fuck? Well, I remember. The thing is that a lot of people don't realize this. But, like, yeah, I remember all the stories and everything, and all the characters and the side characters and everything. Because if I don't remember them, who will? Who will know it? And that's why I do it. That's why I try to remember everything. Because a lot of other people fucking forget. And, you know, like, that's what I like to do. I like to provide commentary on stuff. So I have to keep it all in mind. The most base cutscene I've ever seen in a game. This guy is the GOAT. This guy is the GOAT. Got him. Nice. How do you get that? I don't even have that. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Lost to a goat. Yeah, true. That is, that's kind of sad. I don't really know what else to say about it besides that. I wish that had happened to me. Like, that's the kind of stuff that I would kind of let happen just because I could. Just because I thought it was funny, etc. Yeah, that's fucking great, man. I love it. Let's see this one here. Asmon might enjoy Final Fantasy more with G-Shade. I don't really... With shaders, without shaders. See, like... This is what happens, and this is my opinion with G-Shade and these other shaders in Final Fantasy, is that they look good in some situations, they make it look better in some situations, and worse in others. It's like if you're able to adjust shaders for the area that you're in to take the screenshot, then it'll look fucking phenomenal. But if you don't do that, it's going to look kind of shitty. You can? No, I know that you can, but it's just not something that I want to involve myself in or do, really, you know? And so, yeah, I mean, that's about it. The graphics are horrific. The graphics in Final Fantasy are good enough. Like, I played Classic WoW. I don't care that much about graphics. Like, if you go, here's the truth. If you go and you look at the graphics in Bloodborne, and you actually look at the pixel detail on the characters, you will realize that that game has less fucking fidelity than a PlayStation 2 game. The fidelity in that game is horrific. It is awful. It's just, it's like everybody's face is melted. It's just terrible. Like, if you actually go and you look at the models up close, it looks fucking terrible. But it doesn't matter because the game is good. It's the same thing with Dark Souls 1 before they did the remake, right? I saw pictures of that. It looked fucking terrible. From Software is not known for their graphics on like a micro level. You know, they're just really not. They're known for maybe graphics on like a macro level, having like really big things like the Erd tree, etc., right? But just small scale stuff, not necessarily as much, man. You can't zoom in to see their faces though. Yeah, and it's a good thing. And so all I'm saying is that graphics in Final Fantasy are good enough. That's all. They are simply good enough. And that's good enough for me. Yeah, and to be honest, the thing is to me is that Final Fantasy players got upset. Some of them did whenever I said that the graphics in Final Fantasy look like PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3. And then the same day, Final Fantasy came out and they said they were going to change the graphics and make them better. This is not something that makes me hate the game. This is not something that I see the graphics and I'm like, wow, I hate Final Fantasy now. No, it's just... It's just some of the open world areas, especially like flooring and buildings and stuff, they look like shit. They do. Like, it gets better in Endwalker, yeah, because I did the media tour, so I saw the world, right? But it's not amazing. Like, it's just really not. It's not that good. It could be better. It could absolutely fucking be better. But the thing is that it's good enough, and that's all I care about. Let's see here. Big True. Asma not wanting to repeat. Oh, I saw this one yesterday. Thank you, Zach. I first found your streams back in 2018, right after I graduated basic training for the Marines. At the time, I thought you were some kind of funny guy chilling with your friends, couldn't do watch. You weren't some fake guy putting on an act all day, but a true, genuine person. Well, I like to talk about, I like to goof around a bit, right? I mean, you've got to keep in mind, like, putting on an act is probably a bad way to say it, but of course I like to put on a show. Of course I do. It's fun for me. And so let's look at the rest of this. Premier talks about depression, how to burn circles of friends, how to be part of the community, endless areas of life I wanted to tackle better because of the input I heard from you. Just don't listen to what I say and think that it's right because I'm saying it, okay? Like, think about it for yourself and analyze internally, is this something that's true internally for me? And that's how I would look at it, man. More so than anything. And thanks, Asma, you're really something. You don't hear from me again on subreddit. It's gonna just doing content. Might just be juggling school and hopefully a wife and a home now. Oh, it's fucking good, man. Congratulations. That's awesome. I'm happy for him, man. Absolutely. Yeah, sob story. Give me upvotes, Reddit. Why be an asshole? The guy just made. He wrote a nice post. Yeah. What's wrong with that? The guy he wrote a nice post and yeah. Why shit on the guy? He's being a nice guy. What's wrong with that? Juggling school, yeah, yeah, you can be busy with that, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I mean, who cares about Reddit karma? It doesn't even matter. I have no one to blame but myself. All right, what's this? You got him.
Come on, come on, come on, come on!
Hit him, hit him, hit him. Hit him. Bro, if that was me, I would have killed him. I am the greed god. Like, no, bro. Like, number one, who cares? These bosses are, like, Elden Ring has more copy-pasted bosses than Dark Souls 2. So, like, oh, wow, you died on this boss. Who cares? Just go do it again. Just go fucking do it again. And, like, also, Elden Ring is, like, one of the greatest games I've ever played in my entire life. Like, I want to play Elden Ring for 1,000 hours. I love it. I think it's an incredibly good game. There are some elements of it that I think are fucking garbage, though, right? For sure. But overall, I love the game. And I cannot truly love a game unless I hate part of it. You have to have the duality. And if you can't have the duality, it's just not there until I get triggered. Yeah, until I get pissed. That's right. Abso-fucking-lutely, man. Let's look over here. Yeah, Elden Ring. I fucking love Elden Ring. It's, like, I love all of the From Software games. Like, except Dark Souls 2. I hate Dark Souls 2. But other than that, I like... Dark Souls 2 has, like, a mysterious intrigue to it. It has, like, a certain level of mysticism to it. Of, like, the unknown. And I like that about Dark Souls 2. I really do. But the game sucks. The game just sucks. Period. It's terrible.